Thank you very much, Presiding Officer. And let me just start by picking up a few things that have already been said. Daniel Johnson has talked about data, but of course data only becomes information when it has been analysed. In other words, providing data is not an immediate provision of information. We've also had reference from the Minister in response to the Tory benches to the code of practice for the use of statistics. And it's worth saying something about that code of practice, because, of course, in effect, the government is bound by that. And this is part of associated with the proposals that are before Parliament today, because the code of practice for use of statistics is not applicable to the political parties who are in opposition. And if I just read from that to some extent, that by complying with the code, your organisation will show that it is ethical and honest in using any data. It respects evidence. It communicates clearly, accurately and impartially. These are duties that are placed upon the government, and the government is held accountable for obeying these and the ministerial code. No such obligations are placed upon opposition parties if they receive data without information necessarily at the same time as government. They can immediately comment, and they are not held to account should they selectively quote favourable data, should they communicate in a way that is not accurate, clear or impartial. The government, however, has to take the time to ensure that it meets these standards. So the artificial suggestion that this creates a sense of evenness and balance between government and those who hold government to account is a false distinction that simply doesn't bear reasonable analysis. Now, I'm interested in statistics. I'm a humble mathematician. It's my wife, also a mathematician, who has a statistics qualification in addition to that. And I always go to her. And she tells me, of course, for example, and this is a matter of grave concern to me, that statistically I shall be on this planet for another 12 to 14 years. It's not very long. So I'm taking a close interest in that statistic. I'm hoping the actuaries and statisticians that produced it are underestimating the length of time that I might have left to me. This is a bill that seeks to provide information to opposition. Now, that is a good thing, to have information to opposition. I've been in opposition and I know how valuable it is. But in providing information, this bill provides nothing in the way of controls and responsibilities for the recipients of information who are not in government. And I think that goes to the heart of the principled flaw that there is in taking the approach that is being proposed by the committee today. I respect absolutely the work and the reason why the committee has brought this forward. I think those are both to be respected and applauded. But I'm afraid it fails the test of creating a level playing field, which is what the advocates for this bill suggest it does. Unfortunately, Presiding Officer, it does no such thing. Presiding Officer.